Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
It's about to be my birthday. This is from your sister, Sam. We'll see each other again someday. Don't worry. Seriously, I forgot where it is. I know I lifted something up, but... Oh yeah, that's right. Anyways, I have to close everything. I don't know why, I just have to. Anyways, I'm like super tired.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
That's me, the sister, the mom and dad. Apparently she's really into like Super Nintendo, Street Fighter specifically.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
That's the mom.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight.
That was from the intro. 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's a long travel time to get to work. That turns an 8-hour day into a 10-hour day. the mom's work outfit. It's a high school. Already checked. Yeah, apparently the mom's having like an affair, or it seems like she's having an affair, or at least mentally. I don't know if that counts. Always with the noises. Oops. A news clipping about the mom's job. The dad's like a author or something. Just, I mean, everything they put in this game has a reason and gives you a lot of information. It's just, I don't know. I've already read it, most of it. But I can give the gist of what's going on. This is my favorite, but I can't read down there. You're gonna like this one. Wait, no, never mind. There's another one where it has a really hidden message. Anyways. Oops. It's just the song names to the band.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls, but being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Okay, enough with the creepy poltergeist. Look going on. Look, the AV cables. She took her Super Nintendo and left this shitty game that I don't think is real. I've never heard of it. But Chun-Li knows. Oh, the lightning kick. It's just press kick button. Yep. And I don't know if these actually work. I forgot how magic eyes work, specifically. But I know they're not good for your eyes, so I don't do them. But if you can actually do them legitly, you can do the inverse, like crossing your eyes. Works for everyone, or at least I think it works for everyone. But yeah, you just cross your eyes, and instead of popping out, it like reverses it. It goes in. That's not a real name. That's not, but it looks cool. I don't know what's up with... I've seen multiple stickers like that. Oh yeah, anyways, the music. I think Bratmobile is like Lonnie's band, and you'll find out who Lonnie is.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
I don't know, that beginning was a little...
I don't wanna sit around and talk about the weather or those good old days. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I
kind of a big deal. Like, the whole point of this game is to find shit, so I'm like, that's all I'm doing, is trying to find stuff. Oh yeah, not that. Let's put it back. I like to put things back. So. Anyways. Yeah, she engraved that thing downstairs. Underneath the portrait of the family, it has their names. She got a bad grade on it. That's a real game. Or it's based on a real game. I don't know if it's real. I think most of the stuff is real in this game. Maybe. Okay. Basically, since this is streaming to YouTube, it will record, so if somebody wants to read that, whoops. It's Sam, the younger sister, who I'm looking for. She writes a story, and it's like the same story, but over the years. She writes one in like elementary school, then middle school, then high school, and it changes slightly. There's a lot of Bibles, too. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. Mitten. The cat died. Must turn off the lights. Oh yeah, you can read stuff in the trash. She was sticking up for Lonnie. And I don't know if I should just say who Lonnie is. Yeah, and they talk about going to see Pulp Fiction. Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. No, it's actually not a heroin needle. It's like I forgot what it is. It's like some adrenaline thing to like prevent you from ODing, because she's ODing on heroin. That's the whole thing. And John Travolta's character doesn't know what to do, so he just takes him, or takes her to like some random guy's house that he knows, who's really rich. Let's see, Lonnie rules. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Lonnie's like the younger sister's friend. Her special friend. Oh yeah, you're supposed to think that's blood. It's not blood, it's hair color, yeah.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. Scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, you're so beautiful. And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
It's a condom. In the dad's drawer. Any monsters under the bed? I'm looking for stuff under the bed, actually. See, another Bible. I'm sure it means something. And this is me, Katie, or my character, like writing. She goes all over the world. Just brags about it. I'm not really sure why she's going all over the world, but that's the thing. I guess she's doing it before college. I don't really know how old she is. I didn't find all the secrets through my first playthrough, so. Carol's Carol's the mom's friend at work. They look kind of weird because they're like, they have to alter them to look older and younger in pictures, so. Most of the books are real. Escape from Ghost Mansion. Wait, see? There's always something. Overlooked restaurant. Oh my gosh, she is having an affair. Wow, it sounds like this is a soap opera, but I don't know what I should do with that. I'm gonna hold on to it. Like, I'll put it right there. For the dad to find out. After the honeymoon. The reason I'm turning off all the lights is because last time I played I kept every light on, and there was a whiteboard, and the mom put a message like saying that I leave the lights on. So I want to see if it was because I left the lights on that they did that. Or this is where Sam is. We'll be back. Wait a second. Oh yeah, okay, so basically the mom, Janice, gave this guy his job, gave him a good rating so he would get the job, and they're having an affair, supposedly. It seems like.
Sometimes you just have to lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
because it's really loud. Anyways, Oscar, like they keep talking about, or the sister keeps talking about Oscar, some ghost that lives in the house. So that's his stuff in that secret passageway. This is the one. Hold on. Don't look here, see? Hold on. Really? I can't. I have two hands, don't I? Oh, the lights are on. Anyways, here, this is brighter. There's a secret message. Like, they have the song names. Damn it. It says, don't look here. I don't think I can get it. Why is it being so difficult? Anyways, there's a secret message. I've like tried throwing it. Oops. Like, throwing it. Except when I can see it. Okay, anyways. I can't read it. But I have to put it back. That's me, or that's Sam, the younger sister, and that's Lonnie. Lonnie's her special friend. See? L. Oh. And Captain Allegra, like, that's the story that she writes throughout the years, from like elementary, middle school, and high school. She writes the same story but changes details based on like her life and stuff. Freaking romantic novels are smut, man. They're dirty. I don't see a point. Well, I guess erotic fiction can be interesting. It's kind of weird that women like it. This is my room. As you can tell, I haven't unpacked yet. Just stuff about the ROTC, and Lonnie's in it. Of course Lonnie's in the ROTC. Anyways. See, talking about Oscar, the ghost. But made a joke about him spoiling milk. That's funny. They did use a Ouija board. I would not mess with those. It's dangerous. It's a bad juju on that one. Do not mess with Ouija boards. It's one of the few things I actually like caution people towards. I don't think it's BS. It's a lot of creaks. Where's the secret passage? Oh, okay. Oops. Thought I was going the wrong way. In here. This part's kind of creepy. Apparently Sam's been down here, the younger sister. Anyways, look, there's 3 hidden compartments. And she says she hasn't found anything supernatural. So basically, she's an episode of Ghost Hunters. Just a little BS. Anyways, watch this. You know what's funny is after that happened the first time, I like carried around the cross. Oops. You have to drop it to open those. Anyways, I'll put it back. More 90s paraphernalia. The dad wrote a book. Or he wrote 2 books, at least. And they all relate to JFK. I don't know if that means something, or... I don't know the significance of these. Anything they do repetitively, they're trying to, like, tell you something. And this game has a lot of messages. Parental advice book. Oh, that's Dad's freaking combo. I didn't even think about that. 0451. Okay. Let me go open it. There we go. 0451. Okay, I've never read this. Oh, okay. Oscar. Oscar is actually this guy who owned this pharmacy company. I guess related to me. Okay, wait. There we go. This is Oscar signing over everything. Probably. Oh, to my dad apparently. But where's the first book? Or no, that's by someone else. Benjamin Almond. What the hell is that? Oops. Can't put it back. Oh, lame. Guess that's not important then. Whoa. Didn't see this either. Dear Terrence, it's from Oscar. I write on what I hope. Okay, this is when the dad just got married. Let's see. I guess he wants to see me. I never saw him or something. I don't know. Why would he hide that? Is it really that important? It probably is. It's pretty nice for 1995. Yeah, I mean the attention to detail, like even that, everything, nothing is pointless in this game. That's related to like something in the house. I forgot. I mean, of course it's related to the stereo system, but I mean, it's just, it links everything in the house. The fan is pretty bad. Like, it sounds like it's going a lot faster than it is. It's kind of disappointing. Oh, they said something, yeah. If I step on the wrong floorboards, lights go out and stuff, but it's never happened to me, so I don't know. Oh yeah, there's another poltergeist moment. They're here.
This is a severe weather warning. The northwest torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties:
It's pouring outside.
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County.
Yeah, see, here's more
Residents are
stuff related
strongly
to
urged to stay
the
indoors
system.
and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
See, the postal service is very good actually, because when I moved, they forwarded all the mail to the new address. So I have no complaints about the postal system.
This is a severe weather warning.
Actually, I have several
Northwest
complaints,
Weather
but I'll keep
Service
them to
reports high
myself.
winds
Anyways,
and torrential rain
X-Files.
conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
Look at these
Flood
VHSs.
conditions
Huh.
are expected at lower
Interesting.
elevations.
X-Files. Yeah. All the labels you'll see, like, if you grew up in the 90s, or I don't know how to explain that, but if you grew up with VHSs or used VHSs, then you can relate to it. I actually don't mind it, but I'm gonna turn it off, just because it's loud. Anyways, here's the pillow fort that Sam said she built earlier in one of those notes or whatever. I don't remember. Ratmobile. That's Lonnie's band. Lonnie is Sam's special friend. I keep saying the same thing over and over again because, pretty sure only I really remember the names of everyone.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
See, she's really into Street Fighter, and she owns a Super Nintendo, which it was a great port. I mean, it was perfect. Street Fighter 2, which is the only one that matters, really. So, anyways, this is the first story she wrote. Like I said, she writes the story every school she's in. I don't know. I already read it. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever done it, but you used to throw in like notes, or you used to pass notes. Like, that was a legit thing, and it was super exciting because you were supposed to avoid the teacher's gaze, but it was like texting except in physical format. But this guy Tommy, he just like throws this note to her, talking to her, and then something about the dad went psycho or something. I don't know. I never figured that part out. That's Lonnie. Actually, she's not bad. No, just joking. I mean, normally she looks like more butch, I guess. More like a boy. Anyways. Oscar, that's Oscar. He died. Like I said, he owned a pharmacy, like a big pharmacy. Wait, I have to go for the secret spots. Whoops. Oh, this one is over here. Look, Misfits. It's pretty cool.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since.
Oh, shit.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Bonnie's her special friend. This makes me want to like drink a martini or something.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true.
Story book. Yeah, I used to
I've done the best I could.
like
Keep
love
from
folders like that.
feeling blue.
Holograms and like hot colors.
Can't get you
Really
off my
fly.
mind.
Oh no, never mind.
What am I going?
Voodoo, mildew, and chandu.
Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were.
Okay, so both the younger sister and the older sister both have the same exact test. I don't know if that's a comment on the educational system. I guess we're kind of close in age. I'm not sure. Like I said, I forgot how old the older sister is. Anyways, the dad drinks a lot. There's this book again. And his other book didn't get published. So, I guess that was a bummer. That's funny. She calls it... Okay. This is a mom's letter to another mom saying that she has permission to borrow...
When you
Street
live in
Fighter.
one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
See, despite what Cinemassacre says, that would be AVG and Mike Matei. Or, you know, James Wolfe and Mike Matei. Anyways, I never called them Street Fighter tapes. Or tapes. I don't know why I said Street Fighter specifically, but I never called them tapes. I always call them games. I have to get the key to the basement, which I think. See, she writes the same. This is her high school version, the 9th grade. Writes the same story with different details. But I think that one involves Lonnie. Okay. I don't remember where I go now. I got everything. There's something upstairs. Damn it. Damn house. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the... That looks like a person sometimes. Anyway. Where are the lights for a second? Really? Anyways, here's the Ouija board. The other part of her combo. These are the questions. Whoa. Yep, it's a Ouija board. It's already in here, right? Yeah. Now I can open her locker. Oh really? I forgot the number. 051. Oh, empty cigarette pack. Lonnie, a special friend.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different.
See, gosh,
She
damn.
was sitting at my desk chair,
She's like
and she wouldn't look at me.
lesbian tendencies.
Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Yeah, so they kissed. She got kissed. Like I said, I normally leave all the lights on, but I'm testing something. Leave that one on. Why not? Creepy furnace. Caitlin. Yeah, I always hated doing that with my name. See? Caitlin took the same exact test. I mean, the older sister took the same test as the younger sister. Like a bonding thing. I guess. Anyways, I like to look at the nutritional facts on these old products. Let's see. Select potatoes, vegetable oil. Yeah. Sodium and 130 milligrams. Not too bad. Not too bad. I just like to see if they're healthier than they are now. Lonnie was invited over for Thanksgiving, probably because, like, apparently her dad sucks or something. I don't know. Sam and Lonnie.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just... I'm so stupid sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
It's pretty legit. So the mom wasn't born in America. And that's just another note about the dad failing at writing anything. They wanted him to write reviews for stuff, and then he tried to write books, and like, I don't know, it's just a whole mess. He's not good at it anymore. He used to be popular, apparently. A letter from Lonnie. Okay.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing.
I wasn't even reading
it. Feels so
but it was inappropriate
when she's on stage.
I guess.
It's incredible being in awe of someone you love.
It was about
so
like
everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
A toy. Okay. I don't know about that. Is that all that's in this room is a toy? Oh, wait. No. What the hell is this? I don't know, it's stupid though. It's like an inventory thing. We can put that back. I just thought it was more spectacular. Oh. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, she bought the heart thing for her and Lonnie. It's very sweet. Yes. Whoa, really? There aren't any puzzles, really, so... Just wondering if that has any meaning. I'm sure it does. I'd like to figure that combo out, but... I think I did everything I could. Something is telling me that I didn't do everything. Sorry. I think I should get the attic key by now. Newspapers. This is about Oscar's pharmacy. Oscar Mason, the old guy. Another postcard. Oh. It's from Lonnie. Old and rainy.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Don't be a lesbian. Because it's difficult on your life. That's what she's saying. She's never, I don't know if she's a lesbian or bi or just in love. Like, whatever. Bratmobile is Lonnie's band. See Captain Allegra. That's Sam, Samantha. That's Lonnie. Oh, a tape. A dirty sock. Let's just put that back. Heavens to Betsy terrorist. Okay.
Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie... Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded
I don't mean
about
to keep
things.
interrupting.
It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Anyway, see, it says call Daniel. Daniel wants his game back because Samantha borrowed Street Fighter. Yeah, it's all detail. Take it to Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is a big house. Bratmobile. Oh, signed by Lonnie. It's Lonnie's band, remember?
Finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
obviously, that's Hamburger Helper. Check it out. Sodium's a little hard to read. It's like 240 milligrams per serving. Yeah, that makes about sense. Sam works at like Burger King. So I don't think there would be any secrets in here, huh? In the fridge. Ice cream though. Cookie caramel. Let's see. See, not much has changed because this is all authentic 90s. Sugar is 21 grams. Yeah, that's about right. I bet it has like less artificial ingredients though. I just think they just started naming everything by its scientific name. Except for certain things are bad for you, but I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on ingredient lists that just, it sounds bad, but it's just like, it's scientific. Apparently his first book, or one of his books, like, was a huge success, so that's why he got published 2 more times or something, and then they stopped publishing him. See, as you can tell, the mom and dad are away on a romantic getaway, I guess. Oh, that's Lonnie's ROTC hat.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, like, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
She's going away, yes. Okay, so look, Sam, or Samantha, threw away all her work uniform, which is a powerful note. And then this is talking about inviting Lonnie over because the parents are gone. So they were gonna have a big night. Hi. It always reminds me of that 70s show, like Fez and Hyde. Fez says like, Hyde, I'm tired. And Hyde's like, you had a big day. And then there was, Hyde, I'm sticky. Let's get you cleaned up. It's like the funniest thing ever. Okay. This is just pointless detail. Eventually, I get the attic key. The dad's book, failed book, one of them. the Gits? I'm sure that's a real band. What is this? Yep, see? She's having an affair. Or the mom's having an affair with, like, this guy that she works with. She gave him a good score on a test, get him the job, and recommended him. See, that's what I hate about it. That's true with every job. There's always, like, somebody sleeping with somebody. Or not every job, but I see a lot of jobs. And I think Samantha distributes that. It's like an underground news or underground magazine that she distributes at school, and she gets in trouble. The dad grounds the younger sister. See, she got in trouble for distributing inappropriate materials.
Interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess.
Why am I having difficulty?
But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Oh yeah, so apparently, yep, you're a lesbian. Anyways, this says the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico. It's that skull, that, like, Day of the Dead Mexican skull. It's downstairs in the foyer. I don't know what they call him. I don't live in a mansion, so I don't know the names of everything. Wait, where's... I think I should find the attic keys somewhere. This is Carol, the mom's work friend. She knows about her and having an affair. Which makes her a bitch. Like, got everything in this area, maybe. Yeah. Didn't go over here.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Aww. Hey, didn't know about that. Anyways, this is totally gonna be worth it. Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Risotto. It's bloody raw. Alright, actually, I forgot what he says about risotto. Usually it's mushy or something, I don't know, but it's bloody raw is funnier, so I'm gonna stick with that. Hope there's another button. The slits. Okay, so Lonnie isn't just ditching her. Lonnie says that she has to go into the army because it's like a part of her life. I mean, a part of tradition and stuff. Okay, that's the final thing. So she says once she's settled on a base, then the two of them can be together. But yeah, I believe that's the attic, or where you get the attic key. It's a little map. They went to counseling. Or I guess that's where they went. Instead of like on a romantic thing, they went on a counseling trip. I don't know what it's like to be an author. Well, one of the guys that like hired him for, he was supposed to write advertisements. The dad was supposed to write advertisements, kind of like a 90s blogger, almost. But he said just sit back and sip whiskey and type, and that's pretty much your job. So yeah, there we go. And the foyer, a secret door. Look, it's so ominous. Where we'll do it. Midnight 5th. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all.
The journey's almost
It
over.
worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to
Oscar
the
is the
attic
ghost.
to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
That's kind of heartbreaking. I hate waking up, or I don't know, well, I should just leave it at that. I hate waking up. But bing. Anyways, seriously though, like when you're around a lot of people and then you wake up the next day alone, it's kind of off-putting. Anyways, see Katie, who is I, comes home this month. They don't know the exact date, but apparently I came home, I don't remember, it's one of these days, before the 5th. But look, Rick is having an affair with the wife, maybe. And look, he's crossed out. Anniversary trip. Anyways, that's, like I said, everything they do has some sort of meaning. It's all like symbolic and stuff. Anyways, let's go to the foyer, which is downstairs. And I have to go, this secret passageway is pretty nifty. Oh wait, guardian angels. What the hell was that? Did that blink, or was that just my game? Anyways, guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. I like that. Secret passage. That's the skull from Lonnie. Let's look at the skull. Hecho in Mexico. Mexico. That means made in Mexico. Look, I speak Spanish. Possession and exorcism. It's funny, a psychologist wrote this book. Okay. Oscar. See? The old man owned the pharmacy. If you notice the wear on the name tag, it seems pretty good for how old it is, though. Anyways, that's Oscar. This is what makes it funny, because this is all dark, and then they have honey snaps, like, they're just two, like, goofy girls. Or goofy young people, I guess. Like the attic key. Should we see what's up there?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Well, my theory that if I turned off all the lights it wouldn't say this is incorrect.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
So yeah, that's the ending. I like it a lot actually, because I would have been super sad because the entire time you think she's gonna kill herself, or she already killed herself. But it turns out that she didn't, and that her lesbian love can live forever.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday. Love, Sam.
Oh, what's this? There's more video after the trailers? Yeah, actually, I just want to show if anybody's still there. Anyways, you can play with modifiers, like all lights start on. It's creepier if you don't do that, but disable map, unlock all doors, which is kind of, I don't know, kind of pointless. Then you have no reason to explore. That's really the only thing important that you find as a key in this game, or two keys. Let's see, and enable commentary. I would like to do that. So, yeah, really tired. Should probably go to sleep.